You are just too comfortable and too lazy. That's what I want to title this video. You're just too comfortable and too lazy. And I want to talk to the producers right now. I want to talk to the singers. Anybody working on their CD that has made up so many excuses and excuse after excuse. And I'm going to tie this in with the sin that you live in. Well, what is a musician's downfall? What is most singers' downfall? The fortune and the fame, the drugs, the sex, the money. And I'm talking from a man's point of view. Every man looked like they was successful in music. Their downfall was drugs. But I'm not going to say everybody. Let me correct that. But most of them, downfall was drugs, money, and women. And they let that ruin their career. Now, I want to talk to the people right now who has lost focus and got so many excuses. This is why I titled the video, You Just Too Lazy and You Comfortable. Because I was talking to a group of producers the other day. And we always have these conversations. I won't reveal no name, but I asked them one question. What are y'all working on? What are y'all doing while other than complaining? Oh, man, when I heard that word, oh, man, I already know what time it is. Oh, man, yeah, excuse. And excuses don't get you nowhere. They keep you further behind. And when you have lost all your concentration on your music, it's hard to get back into it. Very hard to get back into it. And most of all, don't nobody want to practice. And a lot of people just want to do stuff. I mean, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm tired of people just saying, let's just do it. No. See, it don't work like that with me, because if I just do anything, it's going to come out sounding like anything. That's why I love the practice. And I'm not saying this to say I'm better than nobody. Trust me, I don't consider myself to be nobody, people. I'm just trying to share some knowledge. Too many producers done got lazy. I had this one cat the other day. I said, well, are you working on your music? You got, or you got a website, anything? No, man, I'm just, man, you know what, man, I've been messing with these women, man. That's your problem. That's your problem. See, a lot of people spend more time sitting than working on a project. Because why? They done got comfortable in sin. That's why I tell any man, and I'm not down on y'all women, but a man, something about a woman, that body, that lust, takes them away from being focused. Y'all know this is just the true word. We can look in the Bible on so many people and can tell that. Look at Solomon, look at Samson, look at David, lusting after Bathsheba. We can go on and on, but I'm talking about us and how we lose focus. Oh man, I ain't doing nothing but laying around and having sex and smoking and getting drunk. And yeah, I understand. This is why you spending all your time doing that, and you ain't contributing, done nothing else for your goal in life. Time steady flying by. See, I don't want to be that man 70, 80 years old, Lord say the same, saying what I should have done. That's why I try to do all I can while I'm living right now and at the age I am right now. Because one thing you can't get back in this life is time. People always say, if I could turn back the hands of time, well, you can't. So learn from what you have done. You can always move forward, but it takes so much concentration and focus. I know too many producers right now have lost all of their focus, and they can't get it back. Got all this equipment sitting up, just blow money, wasted money. So the problem is you're too comfortable and you're too lazy. You got an excuse for everything. I tell people like this, you got more excuses than a nigga going to jail. Because this is your gift that you should be expressing and using. And if you're not working on your CD or whatever it is that you do, you are not going to get it done. You already don't have the next day promised to you. Thank God that you woke up. And we do God the same way. We give God a million excuses. So once you lose focus on your project, it's hard to get back in the swing of things. And I know somebody going to feel what I'm saying in the video, and somebody going to get mad at what I'm saying in this video. This is just tough encouragement. I'm not down to nobody. See, I challenge folks to try to do right. Just at least try to do right sometime in life. So many men ain't gonna never get back on their goal with their music. Never. So many women ain't gonna get back on. They done lost focus. It ain't just men. And here's the thing, man. When you have some people got more time on their hand than others, and they spend their time doing something else instead of working on their project. So you have to distance yourself from anything negative that you sitting around. You just too lazy. You too comfortable. Well, when the last time you went in the studio? I don't know, man. When the last time have you wrote something? I don't know, man. It's been a while. When the last time have you even tried to clean up what you started working on from the beginning? Oh, man, I done lost it. I might well leave it alone now. Man, you should never give up on what you were trying to do, your goal. See, let me get like my boy Steve Harvey once said, in order to succeed, you have to be willing to fail. But people don't like that. I love that. Because I done failed plenty of times, that's what keeps me going. Though this don't work out, let me keep going. So many people done failed and done just done stayed down. They done gave up. And I'm here to tell you, man, don't give up. Keep on fighting. Stop doing all of the stuff that ain't getting you nowhere. Because that's what's holding you back. But I don't know a man right now that can't leave drugs alone, that can't leave women alone. I don't know too many men like that right now. Everybody pretty much I know, that's what's done killed their career or whatever. Because they fell in love with the other stuff. And I know it's hard to stay focused, man. I know it is. But you have to do something. If you hang around the same crowd, expect to get the same results. So many of y'all hanging around people you need to get rid of. They ain't doing nothing but pulling you down and you letting them. See, a person can only do to you what you allow them to do. I tie that in with everything. So you just too comfortable right now. You're too lazy. Same thing with these churches. These churches done got so comfortable with sin. That's why a lot of them ain't moving forward. And once you get comfortable, whether you in the church or in the world, once you get comfortable, you done lost focus. Because now you expecting everything to be the same way every time you do it. Oh, don't expect no change. It's going to stay the same. I'm going to tell you something. That's how you grow, by doing something you ain't never done before. You do the same thing, you get the same results. So why not try something different? There's some talented and gifted folks sitting out here right now looking at this video that done fell off. Got beautiful voices, but done fell off. Then done got burnt so much, done fell off. Well, music is one of the most craziest, crookedest business you can be in. And if you're going to be in it, you're going to have that tough love, and you're going to have that heart. Because first of all, you can't hardly trust nobody, no way. That's why a lot of people are doing everything on their own that's working. All that time when I got to talk to Kurt Whalen and Gerald Albright, if y'all could have heard the conversation when they came to Dallas, we got to talk to them after they show that they did at the American Airlines Center, man. I tell you, the wisdom. And when the hero and my boy Ricky Lawson, giving a shout out to Ricky Lawson on the drums. And when I was talking to Ricky, Ricky was telling me about how many people have lost focus and how many musicians you run through, how many singers they done all fell off on their career, gave up because of the dope, because of the drugs, the love of money, the women. Man, if you can get back on track, do it. Do it. I told one of my boys the other day, you ain't doing nothing. So why you sitting up complaining? You done got comfortable with going to work and living your life for sin. You comfortable with it. So why complain if you ain't gonna do nothing about it? You ain't playing nowhere. You ain't singing nowhere. What do you expect? You ain't doing nothing to press forward. You pressing backwards. Won't even get a business card printed up. Then if you do get a business card printed up, you won't even answer the phone. You unorganized. Time is so valuable. See, one thing about me, I like order. I love structure because the Bible teaches me to do everything in order. I don't just apply that with church. I do everything in order. And I got a problem with people that ain't on time. See, when you're a producer, your time is very valuable, and you become very angry at folks. That's why I learned how to leave folks alone, man. A lot of folks want you to operate on their time. They think the world revolves around them, but it don't work like that with me. If you tell me to come in at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be there at 7:30 or 7:15. I'm not going to wait on 8 o'clock. Don't tell me to show up at 8 o'clock and you don't show up at 10 o'clock because you're going to miss me. I'm going to be gone. Well, I do the church the same way. I'm going to get started without you. I don't care if it's 10 people in there or 4 people in there or 1 in there. I'm going to get started with or without you. See, we done got to the point where we too comfortable, too lazy. So that's the problem. Get out of your laziness because, is that the book of Proverbs teaches us about laziness. God hates laziness. Be blessed.